channel. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Little Man Reacts, and today I got a request to do Sara K's Remember That Night, the official music video. Never heard this artist before, so I'm excited to see where it goes, guys. We're gonna jump right into it. Before we do, like, comment, subscribe down below. You already know. Let's go, guys.
Month 4 and 5, I was living my life. I was better and didn't have to try not to think of you until you reached out and said, remember that night we went for a drive, 2:30 in the morning. I kissed you, it was boring. We held each other tight before the night was over. You looked over your shoulder. Oh, I was doing fine. You said, remember that night, remember that night.
First thing first, I do like, the song. As what I mean by like is that it's okay. It's pretty good. She's got a good voice. It's got a good sound, and I'm enjoying it. I could tell you right now, this probably wouldn't be one that I would listen to again. To me, it has no replay value. I don't know. Just because I'm not into this style of music. I would cross this like on like a Taylor Swift like level, right? But it's not bad. Don't take it as I'm saying that it's bad, it's horrible, or anything like that. I'm just not really into this kind of music. This reminds me of like pop music, like a boy bands, girl bands kind of thing. I don't know why, but let's go.
I said, remember that night, remember that night. Oh, I was doing fine. You said, remember that night, remember that night. The day after you had reached out, second time around. I prayed on the third day that I would be okay, that I'd forget you were ever mine. Oh, I don't think you realize how long I had to fight to be living my life, to get better and never have to try not to think of until you reached out and said, remember that night we went for a drive, 2:30 in the morning. I kissed you, it was boring. We held each other tight before the night was over. You looked over your shoulder. Oh, I was doing fine. You said, remember that night, remember.
One thing about this song too, the chorus is very rememberable. Like, I can remember everything with the chorus, but as far as the verses go, there's some very low points that just make you lose interest in the song. And then there's high points that come back in. It's a lot of up and down with this song, but the chorus is definitely a solid chorus. Definitely one that, you could put on repeat as far as that goes. But there's too many highs and there's too many lows of good and okay into the verses. Let's go.
I was doing fine. You said, remember that night, remember that night. Oh, I was doing fine. You said, remember that night, remember that night. each other tight. Before the night was over, you looked over your shoulder. Oh, I was doing fine. You said, remember that night, remember that night. Oh, I was doing fine. You said, remember that night, remember that
All right, guys, there is Sarah K's Remember That Night. So let me elaborate a little bit more on this, right? First and foremost, these are all my opinions. It doesn't hold weight to anybody else's opinion of, because this might be the greatest song that somebody's ever heard in their life. And they would get on and argue with me to death that, it's right. So I'm just letting you know from the get go, this is just my opinions, my thoughts. It doesn't mean nothing. It doesn't matter to anybody. But my opinion on the song is the song is really good. The song could have been really better if it would have had more of a um attached verse, like the verse in it, instead of a. I feel like the hook is so powerful, the chorus is so powerful, then I feel like the verses are detached from the from that great spectrum of being like a top tier song, right? All I remember about the song listening to it just now is the chorus, a 2:30 at night and drive. That's all I remember. That's all I took from the song. Because it didn't have it didn't have that wow factor to me, or hey man, this is so different from something I haven't heard, because it kind of sounds like everything else. I mean, that's just my opinion. But not taken away from the artist. The artist is a great artist, obviously. She has a great voice as well. And the video is kind of like a really dope video, even though it's kind of looks like it was kind of made during like COVID times because there was nobody else in the video. But that doesn't matter. But I enjoyed it, as I said, like as a song, as to listen, like if it came on, I would never go look for this song. And that's nothing against the artist. It just doesn't have that effect on me. Some people are into these kind of songs, right? Just me, it's just not something that I'm gonna be like, yo, this is what's happening right here. You got to hear this. Nah, that's just don't I don't have that there. But it's for the moment, right? For the moment of listening to it, the song was a great song, and I enjoyed it for the moment. But thank you guys so much for watching. Down in the comments, where we going to next? That's what I always say. But I know some of you guys reached out to me and they're like, "Hey, how do I get a hold of you? Hey, how do I do this? And hey, how do I do that?" Well, if you want to get a hold of me, I will provide an email address that you guys can contact me at, and then I will do the reactions, that you request, or if it's a donation. If it's a full album, it will be a donation request, just because that does take a bit of a time for me to sit down and do that. And like a job, you know what I mean? So as far as anything like that, I will provide. If I have responded to you with the email address, that means contact me through there. That's the best way that you'll get a hold of me. I probably won't go back and forth on the comments. I read the comments, but I'm not going to go back and forth on them. If I provided you an email address, hit me with that email, and then we'll figure it out there. Thank you guys so much from watching. For watching. Down in the comments, you already know where we're going next, guys.